Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Saturday evening. It's about 7 o'clock, and that means that we're here in the virtual Varsity studio this evening with a group of individuals versus Hugh, DeNeal. They may be referred to by many names this evening, but be assured there is one name that will not change. It is the man leading center here. I'm your host, Nathan Colombo, the man with too many earphones. Tonight, between that, the thing in my ear, it's a mess. But I'm getting better and better each week at figuring out how to listen to all this alongside you and make sure that everything looks good, sounds good, is good. We may have just blown a light. Who knows? I'm not going to worry about that right now. Special thanks, as always, to Carbondale Tourism. They are the ones that help make this happen. Since the start of this pandemic, since the introduction of this idea, Carbondale Tourism has made it a point to help us pay all of the musicians that come up here. Well, the ones that don't in turn turn around and donate their check right back to us. So thank you to Carbondale Tourism for making this happen. You make this worthwhile for us. You make it worthwhile for the musicians. And you give a little bit of something back to Carbondale in return. We're so appreciative of you. It's raining pretty heavy out tonight. It's a good night to probably stay in and just listen to some music, right? So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to the folks on, well, actually, sorry, a little bit of further ado. First off, the donate button. If you guys can point to that donate button in the bottom left-hand corner for me as you see that on the screen. And go to the varsitycenter.org, donate, help keep us alive. When we launched our capital campaign a couple weeks ago, we immediately raised like 2 months worth of funds to keep us going, but we need to raise about 22 more months worth of funds as well. I was appreciative of somebody who, on a little motorcycle ride earlier today with Keep Carbondale Beautiful, was cool enough to just hand me a check for the Varsity and say, here you go. So little interactions like that are happening every day, whether it's folks going online and donating, people passing checks to our board members, people mailing us checks in at P.O. Box 332, Carbondale, Illinois 62903, all sorts of ways that we're getting cash bit by bit from wonderful supporters, Carbondale-wide, Southern Illinois-wide, all over the country that just may happen to love this little place here for reasons like this concert right now. Hand it over to the folks that we love so much. It's a particular group of individuals versus Hugh, DeNeal.
When I was against the law, when I was against the law, God took his own name in vain, and the devil dropped his jaw. He said, I still believe in you. God said, I do too. Damnedest thing they ever saw when I was against the law. Well, I paid an awful price. I paid an awful price. I stood tall before the man, and the man was not too nice. He said, you'll pay for what you've done. You mark my words, son. He snarled in his southern drawl when I was against the law. Well, I can't change what I did. Someday my great grandkids will tell their little friends, their great grandpa. goes against the law. Well, as I lie awake, as I lie awake, I stare up at the ceiling and consider my mistakes. And I think of all the names, Joan of Arc to Jesse James. Would we know these folks at all if they weren't against the law? Oh, I think that's a song called Against the Law. It's on our album we put out last year called Gas Station Sandwiches. Great to be here with you, Nate, and great to be here supporting the Varsity Center. I played here a few different capacities. It's a wonderful place, and really looking forward to the world getting going where we can all be enjoying some music in person. But until then, we're happy to be here to do some things. So. We have been working on some new songs over the last few months. I think we should play a new song, something brand new. The world has definitely been pretty inspiring here lately. So this is a song about conspiracy theories, and just particularly living in the Midwest and all. And so this is called Ope, the conspiracy theory song, until the name changes. But this is called Ope. All right, y'all wanna give this one a shot here? Let's give it a shot. Okay. I might be an undersexed Midwesterist, raised in the Midwest and proud that I never left. The pandemic's such a gimmick for Judy Mikovits. The 5G threat, what will lizard people think of next? Nope, I'll let it sneak right past me. Nope, just give me the facts, please. Ghosts aren't even half as ghastly as folks who don't use common sense. Bilderberg Illuminati Branch Davidians, Heaven's Gate, Pizzagate, Bill Gates, Freemasons. The Rothschild skull and bones, QAnon, Alex Jones. Microchips and implants are no match for smartphones. Oh, I'll let it sneak right past me. Ghosts, strip away that nasty hope, and just politely asking folks to use some common sense. Well, you can watch some silly Netflix shows and go down YouTube rabbit holes. We all have to deal with COVID-19. The number of the beast isn't in a vaccine. Everybody's tired of this quarantine, but you can't kill a virus with an AR-15. So before your fellow humans make you give up hope, just smile behind your mask, Midwestern style, and hope. Just let it sneak right past you. Cope with fools you don't have to. Hoaxes are for moons and flat earth's cloaks. Please just use common sense. Oh, I'll let it sneak right past me. No, just give me the facts, please. Ghosts aren't even half as ghastly as folks who don't use common sense.
Woo!
All right, it's a brand new song there. With any luck, we might be putting out some kind of recording here before too long. I'm kind of thinking before November, but just seems to be making some sense in that capacity. And we've got some other new songs we're going to play throughout this evening here. It is a misfortune that we're missing a couple of members. Nate Graham and Greg Edwards are the full army of people versus Hugh DeNeal, and so we're missing them tonight, but it's still a formidable battle on the stage here. So let's do something here. We'll get back to some new songs here in a bit. Let's just jump all the way to a Christmas song. How about? Let's do a song about a Christmas possum. This is based on a true story. It took place at a Johnson County back in the 1930s during the Great Depression. Here in Southern Illinois. We are a tough and hardy bunch here in Southern Illinois, so hope everybody's doing well during the pandemic and quarantine and all, but we do have a history of getting through by whatever means possible. This is a song called The Christmas Possum. Here we go. Christmas Day, our horse is dead. Kids are crying to get fed. Corn is crippled, beans refuse to blossom. I killed some food for our main course. The possum eating our dead horse. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum. Thank you, Lord and Savior Jesus, for this food that you have come to feed us. God is great, but Santa Claus is awesome. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum. The meat was tough and overdone. God bless us, everyone. My teeth are falling out 'cause I don't floss. My wife cut off the head to save for us stew on New Year's Day. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum. Thank you, Lord and Savior Jesus, for this food that you have come to feed us. God is great, but Santa Claus is awesome. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum. son barked at my daughter. Soon we were all scared of water, foaming at the mouth like dishes washing. Merry Christmas, pretty baby. Sorry about the rabies. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum. Thank you, Lord and Savior Jesus, for this food that you have come to feed us. God is great, but Santa Claus is awesome. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum. Shut your mouth and eat your Christmas possum.
You know, that is not the fun and cheery song that the meme of the possum in Southern Illinois on Christmas would have you believe the Christmas possum song is.
It is true.
It's a beautiful piece of art, though. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. It's there's some extra minor chords in that one, but I think it's my friend Adam who initially created that meme some number of years ago, and so it does make the rounds every year, and that is that it is a good supplementary piece of work to that. So, but that's our holiday contribution, and so it is always fun to play at any time of year. In fact, got some songs about other creatures, other fauna. I think we should do an old Woodbox Gang song. What do you think? Let's do a song here. We were just working on this a day or so ago. Let's do a song about panthers, about cougars, and
made for a documentary.
Yeah. Intended as a documentary. I didn't always intend to be a full-time musician. I thought might be a documentary filmmaker, but wrote a theme song, and then, well, the filmmaking career didn't quite work out, but the music did in certain degrees. So wrote this song about panthers in Southern Illinois about 20 years ago, inspired by a camping trip out to the Garden of the Gods, and there had been a report of a panther out there about a week beforehand. And so I went and hung out with some folks who were camping. It was a campsite, about 45-minute hike from the main parking lot there at the Garden of the Gods. And I had to go to school at SIU here the next day. And so I went and hung out, but I had to walk back, and I walked back in the dark. And some large creature followed me. And I heard a lot of deer snorts, so I don't really think it was a deer. A large creature did follow me, and I was armed with a flashlight, and that was it. And I did see some green eyes as I shined the light, and so I just kept walking and not making any big stir. And I got to the car, but a day or so later, I did pen this song. Call this the Panther song. So here it goes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little boys, little girls, listen to my song. It may help your lives to be long. Your mommies and daddies may disagree. Say the only monsters are folks like me. They'll say there ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. Well, don't go to the woods alone. You're gonna wish you'd stayed at home. You hear the birds and crickets stop chirping. In the darkness you'll see something lurking, but there ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. Oh, the sound of its cry will make you sick, make the hair stand up on the back of your neck. You're gonna notice what I mean when you hear that high-pitched scream, but there ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. Well, your flashlight make your eyes green, sight you wish you'd never seen. You'll be prowling, you'll be praying, you'll see Jesus, he'll be saying, there ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. Oh, and that's when you're gonna start to run. Wish you'd grab daddy's shotgun, but you ain't even got a pocket knife. Hope you've enjoyed your short life. There ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. Or they'll find your body days later, be a manhunt for a child killer who slices throats, gouges eyes, prefers victims of a smaller size. There ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. So enjoy your childhood, have a ball. Tomorrow may not come at all, but if you become panther prey, you'll wish you died yesterday. There ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. Well, I'll tell ya, there ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. I'll say there ain't no reason to fear. We ain't got no panthers around here. No, I'll tell you, there ain't no reason to fear. Because we ain't got no panthers around here. All right, Panther song. Hey, what do you say we do some guitar songs? I want to say what we do have here today is Dakota Holden on the pedal steel. He's going to do some guitar as well now. And Evan Sims on the ukulele. He's going to play a little banjo a little bit later on as well. So happy to be here on stage with these fellas. Happy to be in a capacity of just being on the stage. And we're in a world where we're all just kind of working with the confines of what we're doing to be able to get through a pandemic and a situation. Everybody's doing the best they can, which is brings me to this next song we're going to do here. I wrote it a long time ago. It's about people who really work for not near enough money and maybe will die. And so for one reason or another, you know. So this is called Die for Minimum Wage. Really appreciate the work people out there in all the service industry and the grocery stores and the gas stations, and so everybody just be careful and take care of each other and wear your masks and make sure to, you know, be a responsible citizen. So this is called Die for Minimum Wage. We're going to be real quick here. I have to have a quick swallow. Die for minimum wage. Everybody take care of themselves. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tommy got a part-time job at a department store. With a broom and a mop, he did his best to clean the floor. Friday night, he got smashed at work the next day. They gathered up all the trash, nobody in the store but him. The compactor champ, he knelt down, but he fell from where he stood. It started up, he was knocked out, it squashed him like so much fast food. Here lies another fool who died with minimum wage. Here lies another fool who never got a raise. In the land of the greed and the home of the slaves. Here lies another fool who died for minimum wage. Well, Tammy's husband left her. He left her with a kid. Probably for the better after all the things he did. And her child support payment and her gas station job. Couldn't pay the rent One day the store got robbed. The masked man looked familiar, but she knew she had a gun. Afraid he would kill her, accidentally shot her teenage son. Here lies another fool who died for minimum wage. Here lies another fool who never got a raise. In the land of the greed and the home of the slaves, here lies another fool who died for minimum wage. Just like you before I died, always working someone else's dreams, living just by barely scraping by, always playing on the losing team. Washing dishes, wiping tables, yes sir, yes ma'am, never late. Cleaning toilets, flipping burgers for the lowest hourly rate. Now I'm working for the devil with some folks who can relate. Pretty soon you're gonna join us and we all will celebrate. We'll crawl out of hell just to dance upon your grave, singing, here lies another fool who died for minimum wage. Oh, here lies another fool who died for minimum wage. Here lies another fool who never got a raise. In the land of the greed and the home of the slaves, here lies another fool who died for minimum wage. Here lies another fool who died for minimum wage. Here lies another fool who never got a raise. In the land of the greed and the home of the slaves, here lies another fool who died for minimum wage.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That's always a fun one to play. For sure. All right.
Let's we're gonna take a second. Let's go to the comments section, see what
What's going on in the
folks
comments?
out in the internet world have to say.
Hope y'all doing
about
well
the
out there.
show.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. And please chime in, give us your comments, and I swear I can take it.
And no, I will not
Yeah.
set
Oh,
my
yeah.
ukulele
You're
on
really about
fire.
to get raked over the coals, Hugh. Let me
Oh.
tell you.
Wouldn't be the first
Got
time.
a lot of buds.
Union County Sal says hooray. Don Roberts says yay.
Hey.
Stick Gilbert says sounding great, gentlemen. Keep on keeping on, loving it. And Claire Mitchell says we like the Panther song. That's just the Varsity's comments. Let's
Nice.
hop on over to Woodbox Gang, where I imagine that might be just a bit more lively.
Good to hear from
with
you all.
What's
Thank
going
you.
on there? All right, let's see what we got in this space now. We got.
Love you,
Oh,
Sal.
here's a good one. This is a story from Jamie Cook Egan, who says Dan Egan and my first date was in Carbondale at Hangar 9, and we saw the Woodbox Gang that night, June 2005.
Wow.
A.K. Thompson just keeps saying, yes! Love you, Hugh.
Nice. All right.
Brandon Simmons, fantastic fellas. And Jesse Nelson says, great to see you at the Varsity again, Hugh.
Oh, well, good to hear from all those folks. I really appreciate you enjoying it out there. I look forward to being able to see you out in person at a show again. But thanks for tuning in here and supporting the Varsity. And
You can't
this is
heckle
fun.
us from the comments.
Yeah. No,
Just,
that's very
angry emoji.
There you go. Just pure. What do you mean you don't have a possum emoji? This cell phone was not built for a Hugh DeNeal world.
cool. Zuckerberg, get on it.
You can't handle me at my worst, and you definitely can't handle me covered in jelly. I'm too slippery.
All right. Well, great to hear from everybody. Yeah, to chime in, good to hear from you for sure. I think we should move on to another brand new song here. What do you think? Let's do a song. The world is in a pretty troubled place now, and everybody's just in this all together. So this is a song called "America's Dream." This is going to be on an upcoming album here, and I think it'll speak for itself of what's going on here. So. Evan's breaking out the banjo on this. Evan's been working on some more banjo lately, and I think it's pretty effective on a tune like this. So. Yeah, you all good?
Care emoji if you like the banjo. Care emoji.
Okay. America's Dream. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
The bears ate all the honey. The bulls have broke China from Kiev to old Kentucky, North Korea to South Carolina. The emperor has no clothes. The jester's jingle is broke, and the lord of the strings sold the puppet some rings. There's no you on America's dream. Where the facts find the truths behind the ad revenues, from CNN's gated ghettos to the slimy slums of Fox News. And the war on Christmas, the reindeer on family, on Tapper, on Carlson, on Blitzer, on Hannity. There's eyes on the team and there's likes on the memes. There's no you in America's dream. Country built from rebellion and carnage and bondage and mass genocide. Since soldiers fought bravely to hold on to slavery, we still fly the flags from both sides. We say heritage, not hate, and every other reason for why we celebrate the traitors and the treason. Cause kneeling on fields shows true disrespect, not whips against backs or knees upon necks. There's cracks on the screens of the live cell phone streams. There's no beauty in America's dream. How's a brand new tune there? Ooh, maybe let's just do one more guitar song while you've got it on you, Dakota. I think that'll make some sense. How do you guys feel about doing a little bit of singing? Singing about a small creature that doesn't live very long called a mayfly. This is a song from our last album. Mayflies live maybe a half hour to about 24 hours or so. But this is a song about a mayfly who really spends that amount of time kind of regretting its existence, kind of wishing they maybe made some different choices. Not terribly dissimilar to somebody who might live 80, 90, 100 years old as a human. So this is a song about the mayfly we're going to celebrate. I am a mayfly, and I was born some time ago back when the sun was blue. Now my time is almost done, I still feel small and new, but I will do my best, despite these regrets, to break down and confess with the time I have left. I am a mayfly, and I stayed with the class even when the crew got crowded. Saw the waves in the clouds and wrote a song about it, but only in my brain, 'cause it's fear that keeps us quiet. If I should be ashamed, well, I've got no reason to deny. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la.
The sheep of the past are the shepherds of tomorrow, and the fools will amass, seeking leaders to follow. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
And I can read a clock in the clearest constellation. It's a half past the end of the final destination. The mirage of the morning means somebody's sun is rising, and I did not heed the warning. Mine's beyond the horizon. I leave it all to the June bug who sleeps till July. Winter's coming soon enough. Said no one to the Mayfly.
All right. Cool.
Boy, howdy, since we last did comments, have we gotten some more comments?
Oh, heavens. All right. Well, heck, let's hear them if it makes sense. I don't know.
Tom Mitchell says, great music. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Tom.
Alex Kurt says, Hugh should play a game of What's in My Pocket. Look at them saddlebags.
Oh, Alex.
Miss
all
you
right.
guys.
Nice.
All right. What's in your pockets, Hugh?
About 14 packs of Bugler. And, not much has changed, Alex. I'm sorry. Alex, Kurt, when we first started the band, which was like he joined up 20 years ago with my brother and I, and he drew some caricatures of us for the Trash Can Americana album, and he made my pockets very pronounced, and nothing has changed since. I'm about twice as old as I was then. But, the thing is, not to get too much of a tangent, but women's clothing is doesn't have pockets that are practical. And so men's do, there's the patriarchy element or some kind of the purse and handbag lobbyists or influence. I have no idea. But I don't squander the male pant pocket situation. So I just think that's doing my part. I don't know. So I definitely fill my pockets full of a bunch of junk. Usually it's like a lot of receipts.
This is all just you endorsing pockets, like.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, you got to stand for something. I'm in the pocket of the industry.
So that was Alex.
All right. Well played, sir. Well played.
Ferris McAvoy says, hugs and bubbles, boys.
Oh, hugs and bubbles, Ferris.
Will Addig says, tell the boys I said hi.
Hi, Will.
Hi,
Alex
Will.
Kurt, again, said, sounding good, boys.
Hi, Alex.
Angie Fisher says, so good.
Oh.
Mary Sullivan says, get that man a bottle of ketchup.
Nice.
Oh, I have no idea what she's talking about. That just sounds
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy
No.
talk. For your
Good to see
crazy
you. Good to
talk.
hear from you, Mary. Yeah.
What do you mean you don't have a bunch of ketchup packets in your pockets right now, Hugh?
There's a rumor that I said some weird crap on Facebook at some point. I don't know. You know how these people are.
Daisy
No.
Days on Facebook says, hi, miss seeing you guys in person,
Oh.
but this is helping. And my personal favorite comment thus far, Maria Maring says, Facebook is auto-generating closed captions for the lyrics, and they're hilariously inaccurate.
Oh,
This also
wonderful.
brings up a whole nother situation. We do have a YouTube account, and Hugh and I have made a handful of videos using iMovie, but you don't have to know that by us telling you. It's pretty obvious. But we made a specific one that was YouTube generated subtitles for what they thought the lyrics were. And I think the title of that, the video on our YouTube is gas station sandwiches with lyrics so wrong they just might be right. Yeah. But the key there is to turn on YouTube captions and watch it play, because it tries its hardest, and sometimes it just gives up and just stops. But
Yeah.
Well, we've got a bunch more comments on the Woodbox Gang's Facebook page, the Virtual Varsity on the YouTube channel. We'll get to those later on as those continue to accumulate. Just a heads
Wonderful.
up, guys. That's what I'm going to keep.
It's great to hear from everybody, and yeah, chime in. It feels really good. This is something that we haven't done in at least a number of months. Just being on a stage, just being with you here, Nathan. It feels like closer to normalcy in the sense of what so many of us have not had for so long under the conditions. So it really feels good, and it's at least if we're going to communicate digitally, that's better than what we've been doing so far.
Well, and the beauty of it is, like Dakota and I were talking earlier, this is in real time, right? This is a proper call and response like you would have at any other show.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just a little different. We've got across 3 platforms, we got 85 plus viewers streaming all at once. Usually we'll have anywhere from 20 to 50 at once streaming, leads up to 2,000 views, give or take. But the show's blowing up, guys. So one other thing I'm going to throw out there, if you can hack it and we're good to go, keep playing. We'll do the comments and talk back and forth, but we may not do the interspersed videos just because I think the audience is into you guys, if you're okay with that.
Okay, sure. Whatever makes good sense to work with everybody, people, the viewers out there hearing, we're going to keep playing. No,
good.
we don't need a 10-minute break. But no, that's fine. No, we're here for y'all.
We'll keep chugging along.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, this is great. This is great fun. So let's do another new song. What do you think?
Yep.
Let's do the Greatest Generations tune. I think this is a song, over the course of time, nobody gets to really choose when they are born into the world and what kind of circumstances they're going to be faced with. And so I really have next to no patience for this generational divide based on just age and stuff. Human beings are human beings dealing with the things that they have to deal with. So this is a song that kind of, it celebrates a lot of people. This is called The Greatest Generations. All right. Let's give it a shot here. Well, I don't know how my grandpa felt, a farmer boy from the Bible Belt. He fought the war for Roosevelt, a God-fearing man. Well, he never wandered in a drunk haze. Church was twice a day on Sundays. Cursed at the Hondas and at the Hyundais, a proud American. The greatest generations lived through war and Great Depression. There's a God who lives in heaven, said I won't make any ones like them again. The war on drugs brings out the best. Everybody hold steady. I messed up. We're going to get back to it. Here we go. Napalm bodies in contortions, Janis Joplin and Jim Morrison died for legalized abortions, living free of sin. Credit cards create consumers. Every headache could be tumors. It's all good now, okay boomers. Answers are in the wind. The greatest generations lived through war and Great Depression. There's a God who lives in heaven, said I won't make any ones like them again.
drugs brings out the best of dance club dope and kinky sex. But the jails for Generation X were built for darker skin. So fire up that Zippo lighter, blow up every barking spider, whack off to Winona Ryder, come as a friend, as a trend. The greatest generations lived through war and Great Depression. There's a God who lives in heaven, said I won't make any ones like them again. Too anxious to leave your home, too depressed to be alone. Stare all day into your phone just to hang out with your friends. Gen Z and millennials earn bad degrees and badder bills, either pay your rent or buy your pills, either college debt or Iraq or Afghanistan. The greatest generations live through war and Great Depression. There's a God who lives in heaven, said I won't make any ones like them again.
All right, there's a brand new one there. Greatest
There's a
Generation.
request for Dead Man's Pants.
Oh. Well, we could play the song. I don't know if we can provide some dead, you know. I mean, I'll do what I can do, but I think
bring
we can
out
play
the
the song.
merch.
I think the song is okay, you know.
Roll out the merch.
All right, yeah. Well, we didn't bring any merch with us, but we got some interesting merch.
Is,
No.
is the whole shtick you just take your pants off for the song? Is that what it is?
That's,
to you?
you know, I mean, back in the days when you could do that kind of stuff, you know. All right,
We'll
well,
just go to Goodwill and buy a rack.
Okay, yeah, let's do Dead Man's Pants. This is a tune from the Gas Station Sandwiches album. This is a song. It's kind of, you know, I believe everything I'm currently wearing came from a thrift store, if not a church yard sale or some kind of a frock swap. So I believe wholeheartedly in all of those things. And, you know, so this is a song about kind of imagining what the previous owner of a garment you might be wearing was like. And so this is called Dead Man's Pants. All right, let's do it.
I left my laptop to rot at the pawnbroker. I went trouser browsing at the Salvation Army. Found a pair likely owned by a McGovern Croker, who found flannel patterns on grandma's curtains charming. He favored George Jones over Conway Twitty. He liked Archie Bunker, but he loved Clint Eastwood. Said prison fan mail to G. Gordon Liddy. Never thought a greasy gutter punk like me would go commando wearing Dead Man's Pants. I'm going commando wearing Dead Man's Pants. A spastic smiling face and an elastic around my waist, and no wasted fabric space between me and my dead man's pants. car deodorant and Benadryl. I hate going shopping on my cheap-ass son bitch. It's rags from the thrift store, groceries from the Dollar General. The left side pocket is ripped, some probably from Kennedy $50 scraping against a broken hip. Blood-stained pant leg probably spilled from a conscientious objector's busted lip. Going commando wearing dead man's pants. I'm going commando wearing dead man's pants. I got a spastic smiling face and a elastic around my waist, and no wasted fabric space between me and my dead man's pants. Well, nearly 30 years of matrimony ended in the summer of 1974. The widow found a whole bunch of breeches and Hawaiian shirts that had to go to the thrift store. And the scratchy record albums and the National Geographics, they were cluttering the basement and the corner of the attic. Gotta clean out the closet some days just to survive the crippling depression and the never-ending winter of 1975. Sitting in the bait shop, bong and dong lies in. In the same chair where a hobo just asphyxiated. Quarter in the slot, let the cinema begin again. Who does this shit? It's so goddamn antiquated. Probably not the decorated war hero Nazi killer sporting these fatigues, wearing Tom T. Hall. Here I'm sweating all my pheromones inside of these polyester time machine bearers of musk and musket balls, going commando wearing dead man's pants. I'm going commando wearing dead man's pants. I got a spastic smiling face and a plastic around my waist, and no wasted fabric space between me and my dead man's pants. And my dead man's pants.
We've got what I wasn't paying attention to is how many people were requesting songs. Daisy just happened to have put Dead Man's Pants in all capitalization, so I'm going to read off a list of what people have requested, and y'all make your own professional judgments about which direction you're going to go. We have
The top one is Stop.
Stop. Is that just stop playing, or just is there a song called Stop? I don't know.
Stop it.
Stop with an AHP, no OB. So I killed men, Skyclad, Shadow of Tom, Death is Coming, Confidence Man. I don't know if Annie Died is a song or somebody's name.
Annie did.
Annie did. Okay.
It's a fun spelling. I've always been fond of alternate spellings of things.
Let's see. Italian plumber lawsuit. That's another one. So you guys, as you see fit, gentlemen, it is your stage.
Well, those
you
are
can also
all,
tell them no.
Those are all Woodbox Gang songs, and some of those we have played. So we're here to please the people. We're here, how do you feel about any of those particular ones? Death is Coming.
Death is Coming. I Killed Men. There's a lot of friends on here. Hi, folks.
Are you about to go live within the live stream right now,
No,
Dakota?
I'm watching. I'm just
My mind is blown.
Gets
Okay.
me some BS or something.
Liveception.
You know, how do you feel about doing one of those Charlie Burger tunes? In fact, either Death is Coming or I've Killed Men.
Death,
Do you feel
Death is Coming would be.
Okay.
That's always a fun one.
Maybe it's a nice little segue of the Blanket Fort Radio.
Ah,
folks.
yes.
Been doing the Night of Another Sort, the book my dad wrote, and they've been doing a great job with the reading of that. It's on. New episodes are out. I think they've got about nine or so episodes out at this point. Great work on that. So we're going to do some Charlie Burger songs, or at least one Charlie Burger song from an album we did that was for a soundtrack to a documentary back in 2003. But I do recommend everybody check out the Blanket Fort Radio production of their reading of Night of Another Sort. Great work, and the students there. So let's do Death is Coming. Let's do that. If anybody's going to mess this up, it will be me. But I
might join you.
You're feeling confident about messing it up too?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Eh.
All right. Let's try it. Okay.
I've killed men. Oh, death is coming. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Death is coming. Death is coming. Death is coming, and it ain't coming slow. Death is coming. Death is coming. And I won't be here tomorrow. Death is coming. Death is coming. Death is coming, and I've got the right to say death is coming. Death is coming, and death may even come tonight. Death is coming. Death is coming. Death is coming, and I'm not afraid to say death is coming. Death is coming. I'm surprised death didn't come yesterday. Death is coming. Death is coming. Death is coming, and I know the reason
reason why death is coming. Death is coming. Because death knows I'm not afraid to die. But I feel lucky and I feel proud to know that death is coming for me now. 'Cause I caught death sleeping and I sent death running to take away some folks who never knew death was coming. Death is coming. Death is coming. Death is coming, and it won't be long. Death is coming. Death is coming. Death is coming to take me home. Nice job, fellas. Nice job. Yeah.
I'll burn through the YouTube comments real quick. Won't try and take up too much more time. Christopher Gates tuning in from Chicago.
Nice.
The Zitus, don't know who. Oh, hello from Jesse and Laura Sims. Ish
mom and
Gilbertson
sister.
gives a yeah. Brad Sims, we are loving us some particular people in Hugh DeNeal. That's a collection of individuals versus Hugh DeNeal this evening. No. Quite nice. Good job, guys, from Monique Atsas. Laura Lee and Mitchell are here. Love you, Evan. Legendando Excelente from Gilbertson again. No one noticed that. Devin Dolman. Who knows what we didn't notice, but we sure didn't notice. It may have been a slip up earlier. Who knows?
Did flub up a new song. I did most certainly. But
WP Baird requests Color of Freedom. Ish Gilbertson, special request, anything by Hugh and his band, which is anybody that he so sees fit at any given point in time. And another one for Skyclad. There you go. That clears out our YouTube comments. Due diligence has been served.
very cool. Wonderful to hear from everybody, for sure. How are we doing on time here?
Man,
What,
it's the internet. You have whatever time you wish to have.
Well,
Buckle up, Facebook. We're going to be here for hours and hours.
Max streaming limit for this platform is 8 hours. Anything over 8 hours, it says no.
We'll give them a new link.
all right. Well, cool, cool. We're having a great time. You guys think this is a pretty good time? I think it's a pretty all right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you having a good time, Nathan? It's
Yeah,
a
Nate.
pretty all right time up here. This.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to pull myself up just so I could. Yeah,
We're
on the
just a
camera
bunch
with
of,
you guys.
like, harmless
Okay.
greasers is what we are.
Harmless what?
Harmless weasels? No.
Greasers.
Greasers.
See, I was hoping he said weasels,
I
too.
guess that's appropriate with.
I got a thing for weasels.
It's the type of guys that get off their motorcycles and just start swinging foam chains.
There you go.
I'm going to swing my arms like this, and if you're in my way, I can't help it. And I'm going to kick my legs like this. And if you're
It's
sorry.
time to bring back jousting. That's what we need.
Oh, good times, good fun. Speaking of good times, that's a song, right?
I believe.
Yeah. Or maybe let's do another Woodbox Gang song. What do you think? I tell you what. Let's do. Let's do it. Let's do a Woodbox Gang song. Let's do the one that got away. How about that?
Yeah.
There's one. We had fun. Had some properly social distance outside rehearsing yesterday afternoon. It was a beautiful day, and we played this song. It was good fun. This is an old Woodbox Gang song from an album we did called Born with a Tail, and it's called The One That Got Away. All right. You all good? Everybody good?
Almost, except for this ukulele sucks.
Other than ukulele, you're all good to go. All right. Sounds good? Sounds good? Okay. It's called The One That Got Away. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3.
Sitting in a tree freezing on the last day of turkey season. No, he don't think he'll get him a spring, but he's got some old crow anyway. Big one goes by while he dreams of the waitress he forgot to pay. But there's plenty more where she came from. He don't care about the one that got away. Copper sits outside the Quick Mart. He scratches lotto tickets in his squad car, taking a break from point that radar. Out drunk drivers on the interstate, 3 scratch offs and 1 for the big game. But he still can't retire today. But that crackhead who was standing right behind him can, 'cause he bought the one that got away. Well, a fella asked me and my buddy to drive a car across the country. I wasn't too sure, but I sure needed the money. Me and my friend, we said okay. We popped the trunk out of a stop, found somebody in there starting to decay. Last month's big game ticket in his pocket. Too late for the one that got away. Oh yeah! A girl majors in history with an English minor. She's got a notebook sitting right beside her. To pay tuition, she's working in a diner, serving drunk drivers off the interstate. She still dreams of the one with the bright blue eyes, who told her she'd be modeling someday. But he ran out on his check and he didn't leave a tip. Goddamn, she says, the ones that got away. Goddamn, she says, the ones that got away. Goddamn, she says, the ones that got away.
I know. Talked about like not pausing and showing some other things. I think is that a thing that we could do?
If you want the break, you get the break.
I think it would be good. We did take a few minute break and could show the people some videos of other stuff that we're here, and we'll come back and do a few more cool things, hopefully, or at least some more songs if people can hang around for just a little.
Though there's
few minute
no
pause?
people in this audience.
the lights are still the same, and they are still hot.
Yeah, no, it's
Those
just,
are
I think it will improve the remaining tunes to play if we do take a little bit of a pause. If
Very-
everybody's, so
very
everybody,
good. Yep.
everybody out in internet land,
Think of your witty comments.
stay with us. Yeah, keep rolling in the comments, and we will join you back here in just a few minutes and enjoy some stuff that's gone on in the Varsity over the last bit of time. I think it's worth seeing. I would be ashamed not to show that kind of stuff. I think
Who's
so.
lined up?
we've got Lone Howl
Yeah.
from their show The Last Waltz that they did a couple years ago, because Mike filmed that whole thing. So it's always good filler. So we've got Don't Do It from that. And then we've also got backlining that as well, Chris Brown as a solo song, playing a song called Fireflies. They're actually going to be here next week. So if you
That's
enjoyed
awesome.
this, tune in next week as well. We're going to have the whole Lone Howl band in here. They just got done playing Sugar Creek this evening. And so they're going to come in next week after they've cleared themselves and done all that fun stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get a little
Very
taste
cool
of them
stuff.
before they're
Yeah.
in next week. And these guys are gonna take a well-deserved break and come back jamming for you here in just, let's say, about 10
Don't go
minutes or
anywhere.
so.
Check out this stuff. It's good. They're great bands and great folks. So yeah, we'll be back with you in a few minutes.
caught like a fragrance downwind, just wait like a message signed and sent. Your eyes remain closed, you see all the light through your skin. Sing till I'm blue in the cheek, hear all the songs that run deep. The color of pearl, so hard to describe to your world. You'll see fireflies on August nights and balloons caught in the leaves. Distant flares, storms in the air, gentle reminders we're free. Tired and your bones are still weak. Soon the field gravel scrape your knee. Cut and you'll bruise, you'll forever be fragile to me. Words always come, they go. Sentence can carry heavy load. Curse and you'll fail. You learn that you reap what you sow. They'll see fireflies on August nights and balloons caught in the leaves. Distant flares, storms in the air, the gentle reminders we're free. All the candles have burned, the chairs overturned while the moon sits high in the tree. Now sit and stare at the ribbons in your hair and hope daisies remind you of me. We'll see fireflies on August nights and balloons caught in the leaves. Distant flares, storms in the air, gentle reminders we're free. Candles have burned, the chairs overturned while the moon sits high in the trees. Now sit and stare at the ribbons in your hair and hope daisies remind you of me.
So we are back. Obviously, we do not have a full stage yet. We got a little tobacco action outside for Dakota and Hugh. But in the meantime, we're going to fill time with Devin's favorite new game. Evan explains that plant. It's plastic. You just tell him it's plastic.
Oh, yeah, it is plastic, and this is Robert. This is Harold, and neither of them have much to say because they're plastic.
Robbie and Harold. A Plant's Adventure. Could sell those naming rights, sell those movie rights to Disney. Be the next new childhood Disney movie hit. Anyway, so on a serious note, you guys are watching and loving this out in internet land. Thank you all so much for sticking around this evening. Again, my name is Nathan Colombo. I'm a board member here at the Varsity Center. I work to produce these shows on a weekly basis because we got to do stuff to stay relevant, right? We got to still continue to meet the mission of providing arts and entertainment and cultural value to Carbondale and all of Southern Illinois. And we appreciate you, all the support that we've gotten. We've gotten several donations in this evening. Those who have donated, thank you. Those who have not donated, if you want to, excuse me. I am missing the donate button. There we go. Bottom left hand or right hand of your screen. It says donate now, thevarsitycenter.org. You can go there, give us your money via PayPal and a charitable link there, or you can, hello Hugh, or you can mail us a check at P.O. Box 332, Carbondale, Illinois 62903. This is all about making this through the pandemic, right? It costs about $3,000 to $4,000 a month just to kick the lights on, pay our, all of our different licensing fees, our insurance, all that fun stuff. And so that's what we're fundraising towards, is just every month to keep the lights on, to provide some sort of entertainment in this digital format until we can once again safely, properly have shows with people here. And this may change everything, the way that we do stuff, doing these digital shows. You may see hybrids in the future where it's shows with physical people in place, but we're able to capture that via live streaming and send that to you wherever you are around the world on the internet. So we've got plans, we've got ideas, we've got options to grow this activity in the Varsity as soon as we can throw the doors back open and let you folks in here safely again, safely being the key, which is why we're prepping for a 2-year period of limited audiences, if any audiences at all, in this space. We're not just saying, oh, well, we need month by month. We're saying we need a 2-year timeline to make sure that we can keep this building in good repair. That way, when it is time for us to get back to whatever a sense of normalcy is with live entertainment, that we're going to be here to be able to do that for you. So now that I've made my plea, again, ask you guys to donate to us, whether it's online or sending us a check at P.O. Box 332, Carbondale, Illinois 62903. I've made my plug, and we've got these guys plugged back in. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage a couple of guys versus Hugh DeNeal.
Our pleasure to be here, for sure.
This has been super rewarding for us, and just any capacity being able to perform for people and in general is we'll take the opportunity.
It means a lot. Yeah, this is why we do it. We don't write songs to just play in our bedrooms. It's about connecting with people, and so we'll do it in whatever capacity that is possible right now. So appreciate everybody hanging out and commenting and chiming in and enjoying today. Do want to make a quick announcement. It did come to my attention during the break. I believe in accuracy, and I did get word from my dad when we played the Christmas Possum song earlier. I was mistaken. I said that it came from Johnson County back in the 1930s. Apparently, it was Hardin County where the Christmas Possum story originated from. So my apologies to the people of Hardin County.
Sorry about the fake news.
I know.
Now it's the people of Hardin County versus Hugh DeNeal.
That is exactly. That's the odds are getting tougher these days. So yes.
There's a mob of 3 outside.
Yes.
You could say it's Hardin. Anyway, sorry. I'm
Go
so
to your room.
Sorry.
It's hardened out here for a possum. I don't know. Okay, I think we would like to begin this next little bit here. We'll play a few more tunes for you. Want to do another new song. This is a song about solidarity in one form or another. It's called "Hang Together." Let's do it. I think we're gonna make it happen here. Hang together. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. taxes. Politicians save their asses. Battle-hardened working folks are building scaffolds and braiding ropes, but ancient sins are history, and racism's a mystery. So teach the treason, trust the traitors, hate the heritage, love the haters. Together, hang together, all together till we die. Let's hang them together, all together, all together till they die. Kill the baby, save the fetus, deal it drugs and diabetes, shame it on its broken health care, bleed it for its meager welfare. We punch the walls and curse the skies, 'cause bitches do not like nice guys. Just give the least up for the last. The beasts deserve their rightful blast. Together and together, all together till we die. Let's hang them together, all together, all together till they die. Billionaires don't pay their taxes. Politicians save their asses. Battle-hardened working folks are building scaffolds and braiding ropes. Together and together, all together till we die. Let's hang them together, all together, all together till they die. Hang them together, all together, all together till they die. Let's hang them together, all together, all together till they die. Oh, all right. Solidarity. Okay. That's a brand new song, and we're working on a brand new bunch of things. So stay tuned to the People Versus pages for some upcoming videos, some upcoming songs that are out there in the world, and working on some new things. Let's do another old tune. A song from the last album, I think. Let's do a song that is a phrase commonly used, thoughts and prayers, for a variety of reasons. I have an idea in my vision of this song. It is a person who was tragically lost their significant other, and they are at a wake, and they are going through the smile politely when a whole lot of people are saying words like thoughts and prayers. And as the night goes on, they kind of finally have their honest piece to say when people say thoughts and prayers over what should be preventable tragedies. So this is called Thoughts and Prayers. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts
and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers. Our darkest days require daily trays. Thank you for the philodendrons and the bright chrysanthemums and all the other dead things that you neighbors have displayed. Inside this crypt that used to be our home, and will be once again after the funeral is done. Thoughts and prayers you've all declared. I know you really mean well, but it's kinda hard to care. History is stupid, martyrs die, but who could prove it is for any reason other than some evil, dirty dullards found hatred as a finer flavor than kindness and love thy neighbor. Neighbors only cause pain and despair. With all the happy thousands, thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers. I wish my love could see these friends' hypocrisy. Never found the time to hang and shoot the breeze about no thing but feel compelled to find a memory. Shout so their conscience feels light till they take all their black clothes off tonight. Thoughts and prayers you've all declared. I know you really mean well, but it's kinda hard to care. Theology is goofy, Scientologist to Sufis. I'll clutch Percy's pillow and I'll weep beneath the willow. Broken down by woeful labor, giving all for love thy neighbor. Throwing shade where there's always room to spare. With all the happy thumbs up, smile and likes and shares and likes and shares and likes and shares and likes and shares and shares and likes and shares and likes and shares and likes and shares and likes and shares. But the saddest of souls love badass casseroles made by someone who you used to know, who boiled some noodles in a bowl. Nostalgia has a mean way of reminding us we're old. But who can argue with that ugly truth? Nobody wants to die when they're in their happy youth. Thoughts and prayers you've all declared. I know you really mean well, but it's kinda hard to care. I think religion's silly, fairy tales for dumb hillbillies. It's wielded as a weapon to keep bad folks out of heaven. Not a righteous shield, but saber meant to stab the sinful neighbor for noisy parties and piss poor lawn care. But all will be forgiven, at least for those who still living. Hey! Thoughts and prayers you've all declared. I know you really mean well, but it's kinda hard to care. Kind words are not evil, even if they're a placebo. We'll never know what matters with all this earthly chatter. Faith defies all logic, those without it are just tragic. Neighbors murmur here and there and everywhere. So thank you all for coming. Let's just keep this party going. With these shots and beers and shots and beers and shots and beers and shots and beers and beers and shots and beers and shots and beers and shots and beers and shots and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and tossed upon the flotsam. I have got some goddamn awesome thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers and thoughts and prayers.
That's a song.
That is,
That
yes.
is a song.
I've been saying a lot of the different things. You guys have a particular song you want to play we haven't done yet?
I'm down for whatever. We didn't practice Spread Disease, but I always like that one in these times.
Oh, spread disease.
Oh, it is timely, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that.
Let's do it. Let's break out that guitar once more. I think it's a good idea. Yeah. While Dakota's getting his guitar, I want to tell you, you can find some of our merch and albums available at the Merch Shop Etsy site. We sell a lot of shirts of a variety of different sorts, but all the Gas Station Sandwiches album is available there. And we have a few different People Versus t-shirts as well as some Woodbox Gang merch. So just do a search for Merch Shop, MERCHOP.com on Etsy, ETSY, where a lot of different things are. It's a pretty good spot, but we have things available, download-wise on. Oh yeah, you rocking the Eclipse bandana. This is the Crossroads bandana for the Eclipse from 2017, and also the 2024. Macanda, just south of Carbondale, is the crossroads for the universe. Some say that the time between the two eclipses is kind of the end of the world, and I just think that's just crazy. The idea of things starting to break down around 2017, and maybe they'll get better by 2024. Who knows? But till then, we're all just here doing and maintaining. So, but
The moon's not going to stop assholes from being loud.
yeah. But you can find merch there if you want to support. And with any luck, we'll be out and about in the world in some kind of capacity for doing some live shows. Be able to hope to see everybody out. So this is Spread Disease. This song wrote a number of years ago, but we're in a place where it has a little bit of extra legs here. All right, let's give it a shot here. Okay, we all set?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Some can make a living, some make babies, some can share their love, some just spread disease. The world's falling apart and it's breaking my heart, but I wish I was somewhere out there. My ugliest times are alone in my mind.
and it's dark as hell in here. I was raised by my mother to respect and to understand. Just 'cause I have manners don't mean I'm not a man. Some can make a living, some make babies, some can share their love, some just spread disease. Door and you're ready for war, just to punch that old time clock again. You feel like your dreams are composed of the schemes conjured up by the crooks and con men. You work hard for your money, get all your bills paid. Just 'cause you're a lady don't mean you don't get laid. Some can make a living, some make babies, some can share their love, some just spread disease. Some can make a living, some make babies, some can share their love, some just spread disease. All right, yeah, that's a good call. That's a timely tune. It's a tragically timely tune. Okay, so yeah, I figure we'll do maybe a couple, 3 more songs that make good sense. Nathan, as far as, is there anything you would, I don't know.
Nothing makes sense in this world, Hugh.
This is true. This is very, very true.
3 more songs would be great.
3 more it is. Okay. Let's do Gas Station Sandwiches. I keep talking about the Gas Station Sandwiches album, which is available. It's on CD, baby, but at Etsy as well. And so we're missing drums and we're missing bass, but we've been missing it all night. And I look forward to playing with these guys. But I think we can pull it off. I think we can make it happen here in this capacity. This is a Gas Station Sandwiches, our anthem, and not unlike condiment preferences, I don't always tell the truth about food concerns.
How dare you?
I eat a lot of gas station sandwiches, just like I eat a lot of ketchup. But anyway, don't.
Big fan of the tuna salad, aren't you?
Well, the egg salad, the chicken salad, but yeah. So, just in case anybody, might
Need
want
something to
tell
poke fun
a
at.
friend. This is called Gas Station Sandwiches. Here we go. All right. A fearsome wind is blowing across the parking lot tonight. Some wretched kid is cussing at the tree that ate his kite. My guts are full of heartburn, my heart is full of hate. The wretched kid watched me rush up the rotten food I ate. Gas station sandwiches taste like poison. Worst thing I've had in my mouth since I got out of prison. To watch the plastic trays of stubborn bits of gook that serve the slop that Ike the Spike and One-Eyed Clyde would cook. Awful men do awful things to all our human beings, but none so cruel as to serve egg salad when it's green. Oh, it's evil and it's mean! Gas station sandwiches taste like poison. Worst thing I've had in my mouth since I got out of prison. Worst thing I've had in my mouth
decent people in the world. I'll tell you what, who isn't? Abraham the kitchen cop, Evil Sean Bridge. Made me help him out one day, so walk into that fridge. Boy, I got a job for you. Get down on your knees, toss out that tainted turkey, chug all that moldy cheese. He didn't say please. Oh! Station sandwiches taste like poison. Worst thing I've had in my mouth since I got out of prison. Now a wretched kid has wrestled down his kite from the tree. It's tattered and it's mangled, pretty much the same as me. I'm staring at the asphalt, covered in slime, with food I bought unfit to eat at any day or time. Well, it ought to be a crime! Gas station sandwiches taste like poison. Worst thing I've had in my mouth since I got out of prison. Worst thing I've had in my mouth since I got out of prison. All right.
Woohoo! That was a ride.
Oh, good fun, awesome. Good fun. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, let's do. Let's finish up on a couple of Steel songs, and I think that's going to be a thing. That I think we'll do a couple more tunes. Appreciate everybody hanging out here with us, and in the digital ether, it's as good as we can get so far, but it really means a lot. It's nice being up here singing into microphones and on a stage, and hope you're enjoying your Saturday night and hanging out. And this has been pretty special. It's sometimes it takes just a little bit of going out of your standard routine of what you've been accustomed to maybe for the last 6 months or so, to just be reminded that the world is still working, and it feels good to come out of your standard routine. The world is a little bigger than we are when we're just trying to deal with all the changes and this stuff. So this is really rejuvenating. Gives us all a little bit of hope and optimism about putting one foot in front of the other and just getting through each day. So it means a lot. Yeah.
Do you want to do King?
Let's do King James Jesus. This is a song about, well, when the ultimate apocalypse comes and anybody comes to try to sort out what in the world happened with human beings on the earth, they might have a lot of weird ideas based on the things we put out there. And so this is kind of inspired by that notion. This is called King James Jesus. All right.
You're going to find that in a bunch of White Claws.
1, 2, 3. King James in chains in the age of Superman, and slaves shaves his head and prays to the silhouette machine, raving rogue marauders who go bathing in the slaughters of the great grandsons and daughters of the ghost of Constantine, when with his Byzantine flamethrower slung over his holy shoulder. King James Jesus, King James Jesus, drives the dragons down. He held a hindered Hercules, who helped an elder Sophocles fight Philistines and Pharisees when Mars eclipsed the moon. He found 405 lost kingdom keys to the depths of 6 of 7 seas. Atlantis, drenched in damp disease, drowned in its dark cocoon. With his tattooed, splattered knuckles thrown under his brass belt buckles. King James Jesus, King James Jesus, King James Jesus drives the dragons down. With his abalone dentures, he was captured off the coast of Kansas, near the Cape Quantrell, attacked by Goth agnostics who accosted him with sharp sticks, and their apathy so caustic left him only with free will. But with his armadillo helmet, forgiveness of who killed it. King James Jesus, King James Jesus, King James Jesus drives the dragons down. Chewed through iron cages, housing wisdom of the ages, finding books filled with blank pages, and death's distinctive smell, the hair of dog's rebellion, the snare of fate's oblivion, and despair of God's 6 billion souls stuffed beneath one swindler's shell. But with his pewter ukulele and his saber-tooth shillelagh, King James Jesus, King James Jesus, King James Jesus drives the dragons. King James Jesus, King James Jesus, King James Jesus drives the dragons down. All right. Well done. Yeah. All right. Well, I think maybe one more song. What, huh? Yeah, I think that.
What do we want to do?
You know what? We didn't really go over. But let's do the song about John Teeter. Y'all feel okay about that? It's been a real pleasure to be here, and really want to thank you, Nathan, and for having us come up here. And want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please support the Varsity. It's a wonderful place for performance, and it's been a staple for so many years. I've seen a lot of movies here back in the day. I've performed here, and it's a wonderful sounding room, and it's a great institution. So if you're in a position to donate, it's really appreciated. And it's been a great pleasure for us, the People Versus, to be here. And so we're going to do one more song, I think. We're going to do a song about a time traveler who came from the year 2036. He came on a mission to 1975 to pick up an old computer, because in 2036 the world was a pretty rough spot, and so they needed an old computer that could read the proper kind of code to fix things. And so this time traveler made a pit stop in around 2001, and he spent some time on some message boards talking about the future, talking about his whole mission and his whole journey. And his name was John Teeter. And so, whether it's true or not, on this timeline or another, this is the tall tale of John Teeter. Here we go. All right. Thank you all. We'll hope to see you again soon.
John Teeter, an American soldier, Tampa Bay, Florida, year 36. And I need a computer to take to the future so that the 38 buck can get fixed. The one that I'm hunting, a 5100 IBM built back in 75. The main reason that I was chosen, my grandpa helped build it when he was alive. So I'm making this run to 2001 for family photographs I've never seen, and to spend a while with myself as a child, which isn't as strange as you think it might be. My name is John Teeter, an American soldier, Tampa Bay, Florida, year 36. And I need a computer to take to the future so that the 38 buck can get fixed. Our Civil War started in '04, eventually led to a brief World War III. Our United States did separate into 5 regions in 2015. Nuclear weapons killed over 3 billion. Most major cities did completely fall. Total destruction fell onto Washington. Our new capital is Omaha. My name is John Teeter, an American soldier, Tampa Bay, Florida, year 36. And I need a computer to take to the future so that the 38 buck can get fixed. Age 13, shotgun infantry. 2011, fighting Diamondbacks. We all fought brave, and by the grace, some of us managed to live through that.
So I came to this forum to send out a warning of how your future may unfold. And if you folks think it's all a hoax, well, at least you can't say that you haven't been told. My name is John Teeter, I'm an American soldier, Tampa Bay, Florida, year 36, and I need a computer to take to the future, so that the 38 bug can get fixed. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, you couple of guys versus Hugh DeNeal. It was an absolutely wonderful show. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. This may have been the longest show that we've done yet.
Oh, wow.
Not by long, but by at least a few minutes. And that counts
By
for
a
something.
few viewers. By a few viewers.
You guys killed it on the viewers. The dozens of people that are still out there watching, thank you for continuing to watch. To all those that have tuned in over the course of this evening, thank you so much. Again, we appreciate your support at varsitycenter.org. As you saw earlier in the shows, we took a break. Tune in next week for Lone Howl. Same give or take time, same give or take channels. The people.
Thank you, Nathan. My name's Hugh. This is Dakota Holden, and this is Evan Sims. We'll see y'all soon. Take care of each other and yourselves. Oh.
Have a good night.